Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to an episode of No Man's Sky where we're going to start over. And the main reason for this is of course because we died. Congratulations. Don't pass go, don't collect 200, do everything from the beginning again. Because you were too silly or too brave to respect your opponent. Okay, so the lesson I learned is that I faced finally my first walker, and the walker had a really good time with me. But I didn't. However, there are many things that I would like to already do different in this run. Mainly, not pointing towards the skipping or the Nexus itself. We are still gonna respect the same rules. I'm still gonna respect the rule of not selling salvage data, which price seems absolutely broken. But what I will do is I will create a bit more money at the beginning. I will create a bit more outposts all around the place so that I can quickly move between different biomes. That's gonna be important. I'm gonna note that down. So that farming for stuff does not become such an inconvenience. And honestly, it's quite easy to make a new base, so we should be able to do it with no problem, especially if we use carbon, even though we may want to be a bit more special than that. So, that being said, it's gonna begin the same way it always begins. We have to kinda get through all of these initial steps. But right after that, we're gonna take a long trip on the ship. And I hope to have some well-deserved fun hunting enemies and even mining asteroids. I think making money is gonna be easy. It's gonna be doable, and we're gonna have fun doing that. I have to say, I don't expect to get as lucky as last time to get such a tropical perfect planet as I had as my second planet, let's say. Still, we're gonna see what we get in the end. After all, we could just move somewhere else, no problem. So, I mean, honestly, last account was already on a borrowed time because that initial survival of episode 1 was quite ridiculous. That's a very hot planet, though. Is it also a hot and toxic planet? Is 12 tox okay? Like we're gonna die very quickly.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
Okay, so I don't see any type of cave nearby, but that looks like sodium. So we're gonna turn right and go.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Right, that's also sodium. You know what? That's already a good run. Okay, let's grab this. Or what's the other sodium plant? How much ferries do we have already? Not enough. I see also another sodium plant, that's already gonna be good. Oh, 2 sodium plants. And a cave. All good things. Go for the cave first.
Thermal protection falling.
Do we finally have enough? 143. Yay! So, multi-tool, click here.
Component
give thing. And it's the scanner. Yeah, never mind. Recharge has a protection with sodium. Burn protection levels going up. That's good. How about we go back to the multi-tool and we install the visor. 1 carbon nanotube. It's 50 carbon. Okay. Alright, seems like we're on the right path. Carbon nanotube. Yeah, the speed at which we can do all of these things now is much, much bigger. So let's start scanning. Okay. What are we gonna need in order to get out of here? Ferrite dust, a bunch of carbon. Will we really investigate everything? Probably not. Maybe I should stop. Oh, there was cobalt somewhere. Okay. Okay, we got enough carbon. We can now get out of here. And onto the ship. We have no oxygen. That's not so cool.
Protection falling.
That does nothing. Nothing. Oh. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, those are very humanoid. I guess I still won't get to communicate with them. I'm guessing that these are just animals. What is in there? All deposit, okay. Okay, so if we analyze these creatures, they are Otragus. Okay. So they're not very sentient. That is fine, we can live with it. We found a phosphorus somewhere.
Thermal protection falling.
Thermal protection falling. Ah, good old classic. I already feel home. Fragment, that's gonna give us a good boost. And we reach the ship. Blah blah blah. Alright, seems like we're back. We have done this quite a few times. Hermetic seal, that one we have to find outside. Okay. We talk to this thing, blah blah blah, we are still 16. Let's not start grabbing this junk for now. Ferrite dust. I will grab. Nice. Alright, is this oxygen? Nice. Very pretty. Okay, so how about we grab the log again and we do the correct thing. Repair damage. It means they want us to make one ferrite. Go here, click here, then go back. Beep boop. We now have done all of this. Take planetary chart. Now we know what this does. This basically gives us the closest point of interest.
Navigational data received.
To there. Got it. However, we need to recover some more of this. I see a sodium there. Do we care? Care is a strong word right now. Speaking of which, how about we start making sport gels? Because we got a lot of dihydrogen. A lot. We got some dihydrogen. Alright. Look at them go. Oh my god. That was very dangerous. What a cavern of doom. Oh, no way. That's so tiny. Tiny? You see that tiny? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What is that deposit? Salt deposit. Ah, we cannot mine it anyway. Why am I even bothering? This turned out to be way further away than I remembered. And a storm is coming. Uh-oh. We are so mega dead. Okay, there's some sodium here. And can we build the ion battery? I need cobalt for that. That's a no. How far away is this? Holy shit. Still 200, damn. Oh, look at it go down. It's so brutal. I think we can make it. My god. Well, you know when I said that we could make it? That was an evil plan? Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, we can make it. Holy shit!
Levels stabilizing.
That is an evil storm. My god. I love that the temperature right now is 108 Celsius. Holy shit. We are basically boiling. We are an egg.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, whole archive. Our supplies, blah blah blah. We have now learned how to do all of these things. Oh, it's
Weather
gonna...
update. Storm clearing.
Weather update. Destroy this. Grab this. Get that.
Thermal protection falling.
Grab the sodium. And we say goodbye to this salt again. Yeah. Analyze objects for rewards.
Units received.
I kinda dislike that during nighttime temperatures don't change. But yeah, dihydrogen is still a very important thing. Yeah. Right into my face.
Protection falling.
Okay, I don't know what we got. But maybe we can rest a little bit here.
Stabilizing.
And let's grab more carbon. I think carbon is easily one of the ones you just cannot have enough. Even if you end up with a ton of it, you can throw it into the factories and start making something out of it.
Units received.
Oh, Pycium. Maybe we should grab a bit of that. Okay, that seems good enough. That was very, very short of not working. Oh, okay. Well, we are out. We are on the way to the ship. Seems like we got the start going. I feel kind of weird knowing that I can only do it this way because I know so much of the game, and by so much I mean like just a little bit that I know. But I gotta say, it still remains as one of the most brutal starts of any game. Even worse than Dark Souls, because even if you know what to do, you may just not find anything and die. Which has happened many times, I guess. Okay. We're gonna need more life support. 5%. Got it. Perfect recharge. Let's see if we can go any faster. There seems to be some flora to grab here. Or is it underground? It is indeed underground. We cannot do that yet. We don't have the other tool thing. think we may be only low on ferrite dust. Are these rocks real? They seem very real. Okay, grab the thing, put the thing. Get back, and now we're gonna get the next part of the quest. Dihydrogen jelly, yes, gladly. Metal plating, we can make one probably. How much did they want for the thing? 50. Okay.
You know the trick to get a speed boost from you melee and jetpack.
Absolutely no, I had no idea. How does that work? Oh damn, we made too many. Let's pick this up. Let's pick this up. I'm about to say welcome, and I am very new to the game still, even though our previous campaign died at 15 hours, which I guess is not that much. There's still a ton of this game that I don't know. So we can finally blast off. We don't have enough metal ferrite to make another ball, so we should probably do that.
Press melee and hit the jetpack button just as you swing.
Oh my god. I had no idea that existed. It's explained nowhere in the game. Is it actually intended? Like, can you chain it? Very confusing. See if we can grab enough for the end.
Hold the jetpack button.
Oh. Ah, that's quite fun. Okay, let's put carbon in here. Do we have now enough for one of these? Yes. Do we have then enough for one of these? Yes. But first we take off. And off we go! Initial planet released. And... oh, we're the
Must
first...
be intended as they have not fixed it ever.
Oh, I see. I mean, it looks kinda weird, so... maybe they just let it happen? Nah, you know what? It probably was intended. I don't know. I feel weird thinking it wasn't. Okay, so this is what I meant I was going to do. Obviously not right now, because we still have some very basic steps to go through. But what I was mentioning before is, since our last death, I think I will be spending a bit more time in the air. Especially at the beginning of the game, and in a little bit. So that we can start accumulating some easy reaches and upgrades, because we were still rocking our basic ship. We were still going around... why is there so much stuff to harvest here? We were still going around with the most basic things only, and I'm pretty sure we could have done way better. Especially once we unlocked the hunting missions. That started going pretty fast in terms of tiny monies, tiny rewards, especially with reputation rewards. That made me happy. Okay, I feel like I got enough tiny stuff. Tritium, that's good. And let's put this here. And let's test the pulse engine. Oh, enough. And we should be getting a radio message now, right? Oh, I've never played the beginning. I'm also gonna choose all my same answer options as before. I don't think I want to even check if there's a different path to follow. Where is this? There we go. What type of planet are you? It looks very red, so I am guessing heat planet again. Endless morass, copper, paraffinium, magnetized ferrite. Does not seem super good for a base planet. That, wait, is that right here? Nope, that doesn't seem to be like it. Is this right around here? My god, did it need to be any harder? Why is this game like this? We will never know. But it be. And we are supposed to land here. Oh my god, did I get it? What a ridiculous landing. What a ridiculous landing. Also, what is this welcome committee? What the fuck? Are we dying of
Turn
toxic?
off the tethered steering if you are on the mouse.
Tethered steering?
It is so bad.
I have no idea what that is. But that seems to be an option. And general options. In control options. So you think tethered normal is it better? I think I know what you mean, like so oh, that's
No.
very interesting.
Turn off tethered.
Wait, didn't I do that? Isn't that what I did? Wait, I didn't. There, that's what I wanted. Thank you. That may lead to some fun
Use
stuff.
locked.
Use locked indeed. Yeah, it seems like the smarter way to do it.
It
Alright,
is a little better.
I'll give it a shot. The one thing I liked about the tethered
At least in my opinion.
is the combat. That was pretty good. But maybe the normal version will have a same combat thing, so we'll see. Okay, so first we move on with this. We should be getting 2 recipes, the cipher signal. One is the base computer, which we should not place here. Blah 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 blah. And the other is the miner thing. Click 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 click. And so we actually have a livable planet, just with no vegetation. Actually, this is vegetation, so the scanner really told us that this sucked a lot. I mean, that's pretty scary. Not the sentinel, just the cave there. So what are we gonna do? First of all, we need to go here and install the terrain manipulator. I said terrain manipulator. Requires a jelly and a nanotube. We can make both easily. Jelly, nanotube. Multi-tool, click, install. Ah, it's 2 nanotubes. Okay, every time. Click, click, and we got the terrain manipulator. Great. What are we gonna do with it? Oh my god. I'm afraid to look over the border. What is that? I guess that is a thing. Copper deposit though. So let's go there. Is there anything immediately here that we may want to keep? This is something we want to keep. Especially at this beginning of the game, yeah. We'll make our own path. This ridiculously shaped land. Okay, now I think I'm lost. Okay, that's the right way. Okay, so what is next? First, we're gonna go. Oh, wait a minute. Is this telling us that this is a house? Also, that there's more buried technology there. Really good. Okay, so the house they mean is this one. And okay, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use the base computer here after I create. Wait, we cannot do that here. We need copper. That's exactly the whole point. And then we look down there, and that's a long fall. Is this even safe to drop? I'm so scared. I've decided nope.
Wait, make your first base somewhere with shelter.
What do you mean somewhere with shelter? Because as far as I know, this planet is just safe. So I don't know what shelter would mean in this case. Can we make another jelly? Yes. Can we make another supply? Yes. Can we just throw this here? Yes. Good. I hate doing this, but
there
I
are
think...
abandoned buildings that have some buildings you can use.
Oh,
when storms hit.
That makes sense. Right, and then I don't need to close it myself. Okay, I understand. So I actually got scared of the fall down there, so I'm not gonna try that. This... Okay, I understand now what you mean with the tether. That makes sense. This seems like an open place, sadly. But it has knowledge stones, and I kinda like that. You know what? We are going to land here.
It's a ruin.
Yep, it's a ruin. However, it seems like we could get some stuff out of it. And there was a cave here. And there's copper nearby too, so... Is that a storm? No. It's just noise. Or maybe it's normal rain. Is that a thing? Can there be weather that is not constantly deadly? Okay. Alright, seems like we started in a Viking sector. To prank. Yik, yik, yik. Accept knowledge. Okay, we have learned to say Viking. Blah blah blah. Seek help with language.
I really love the language learning mechanic.
I think it could be a little bit better, but in general I like it too a lot. I thought they could have handled it with levels rather than individual words, because the problem I'm having is that 90% of the time I never make a full sentence no matter how advanced I am. Is there really only one knowledge stone in this place? No, there are two. I just didn't see the other. Because I am blind.
You can unlock tech later to help with translation.
I had two translators 1.0, I guess you could say. It just didn't feel like much. Oh, this is the ruin tag. Okay, so destroy this and untag this. Okay. All right, on then to the copper deposit, which should be around here. That's 500. 500. Let's start by going to this. My god, the terrain in this place is so bad. Actually, wasn't there another copper deposit around here? Paraffinium, copper. You know what? That is actually closer. And less ridiculously inclined. Hello. My god, is that a mushroom for 50 carbon? That is ridiculous. Oh! Ah, damn it, I saw it. Ah, you know what, nothing happens. But it's a good trick. Put sodium for the traveler, let him get eaten. He will plant us. Nice. So, where is my copper? Ah, that's a building. Let's tag it. But once again, where is the copper? I'm tired of flying up and down. Is this the copper? Is this the copper? No. How is it at 500? The whole point of going this way. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Let's start a little bit from back. There were three deposits together, 2 paraffinium and 1 copper. Good thing. Quite ridiculous. Let's do it like this. Come on. Well, it was the tiniest deposit in existence, I think. But I'll take it anyway. You know what? It was not that bad. Okay, so additionally, we have a house mark. We had a house mark. So let's try to make our way towards the house. Weapon charge depleted, but this weapon feeds itself.
Wrong game.
Hey Gromshock, how are you doing? Ah,
Category.
Apex. Wrong game category? Really? Is that a thing? I can check. Stream manager. Stream info category. It says Lancaster Mobile as category. No Mans Sky. Thank you for noticing it. Oh my god. I just fixed it. So thank you for letting me know. Oh my god, this place is just made of doom.
Now it is fixed.
Holy shit. They just really want us to die to gravity here. I feel like Indiana Jones with a jetpack. Oh no, is that the... Wait, before we go on, I need one of these. I need to throw this in here. And then I need to make one of these so that we don't die. Very important not to die. I already died once today. Shall not die twice. Who doesn't love a tunnel through the mountain? Okay, starting to look good. Honestly, this is a very unreasonable planet, and I would not like to settle down here. So whatever base we'll make, it's gonna be mega temporary. The technology is recharged. And surprise, it's actually not a house. It's a beacon, right? So what's it called? Waypoint. Maybe if we're lucky, it's gonna give us another location. Look how far the ship is. Ridiculous. Anything? Anywhere? No? Minor settlement detected. Yeah, how minor and how distant? That is not it. You lied to me. Is there anything else here that we should grab? No. That way. And it is... Just... Fine game. I'm not gonna follow you. So ridiculous. Okay, portable refiner. Ignore the game treating you badly and destroy this. We are gonna make this thing. Additionally, I want to open these fragments. Ooh, a storm crystal, pretty good. Additionally, we are gonna destroy one phosphorus. Yeah. The cobalt can also get destroyed. Right now, I need slots, so I am sorry, game. Oxygen, let's put you here. Silicate powder, we should put out here. And I guess carbon, and up here for now. Pretty good. Base computer. Main base. But honestly, this planet and this is the system, I don't know, but this planet is not a good planet. Okay, what would you want? Blah blah blah, I forgot. Extract plants. Construct bases, yes we know. At least the... Okay, 36 carbon, gonna help with the purpose. We are gonna put this here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well, talk about just in time.
Base computer online.
Look at how pretty our home. Let's grab a life support thing. Let's talk to this. We are happy to get that thing. Yeah, sure. Uses magnetized ferrite. I think that means we should put this thing somewhere, like here. pure ferrite into magnetized ferrite. But how much? 20, so we are short a little bit. We are short 13 exactly. So we're gonna need the ferrite dust. That's 26. Is there a storm going on? Oh, so cool. Bye bye. Ah. Can we mine from here? Ah, perfect. There is a storm outside, but I don't want to do anything with it. Again. Storm. I guess it's fine. Thermal protection falling. Yes, carbon. Alright.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Item received.
We unlock this. We unlock this.
Received.
We unlock this. And that's all we have. How about we bring the ship and we talk to the base computer again. You know what? Leave. Okay, so what comes next? This is a very annoying thing. That is also an annoying thing. What is next? Next comes checking what the game wants me to do. Explore the planet and expand your base. With salvage data, we have to make the portal thing. Are you mining? No, sir. We swear we're not mining here. Is that a giant tree? Actually, no. Lame. Okay, is there anything near this location that is useful? Copper deposit? No, that's too far. Magnetized ferrite deposit, that may be worth. Wait, it was super far. Another copper deposit. I really want some rocks, you know, plain old rocks, because we are ridiculously low on ferrite. My god, where is a rock? I'm not even asking for much. I want a rock. Worst planet ever. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely no rocks. Okay, a knowledge stone. I see those rocks and I'm already guessing that we won't be able to harvest them. Okay. Pulpy Fireberry. Do you heal life support? Yes. Pulpy Roads. You? No. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be good. Actually, you know what? This is amazing. Because that's double ferrite dust. Double that amount. Gek relic. I wish I had ever learned what to do with them. That's a tiny
Sell
oxygen.
them.
Is it just sell? That's sad. Okay, let's get back in here, and we have a billion of this thing. We throw it in here.
You can use them in some encounters in space.
Oh, that's super bizarre. I'm gonna sell them all. So how about we expand? I hate that we're expanding on this garbage planet, but I guess it's needed. Not you. Or is it really needed? Because I could just do something like this and be like, hi, metal plating 1 of 4. Oh my god. Way to drain me. Like, I see those things and I love it, but I don't know if we can ever come back. The distances are so distant. I just want to complete the quests and go somewhere else. So how are we doing? I need 31. Will we get 31? Yes, we will. It'll just take a minute or two. That was actually correct. Okay, and another metal plating. Ha! Ha ha ha! Actually, this one will have to wait. Yay! So, did we complete everything the quest wanted us to?
Base computer online.
There we go. that it? I kinda want to pick up everything and just go home. And you know what? I'm gonna do exactly that. Beep boop 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 beep 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 boop beep 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 beep. Refinery not empty. Well. It is empty now. So, hey you, delete paste. It never existed. Garbage plate. Did it delete the computer too? Because that would suck a lot more. Yep. Computer gone. Well. Goodbye. Keep it done. What have we done?
Instructed.
Alright, on to the space station.
Scan detected.
Will it be our first fight already? I feel quite good about the fight right now.
Warning. Threat detected.
I mean, that's true, that is a valuable cargo.
Hostile ships approaching.
How many? 2. Damn. God, we have the rocket launcher. Brutalized. I see, that's what the ×2 is for. Now that makes a lot more sense. Damn. That is what the ×2 is for. Wow, that's a lot easier. And look at that chromatic murder that we got. See? It's just... That is the life that we wanted. We are gonna be hunting people left and right. Let's get back to the space station. Do we have some tritium? Yes, we do.
Recharge.
That was so good. Chromatic metal. Yes, please. Get stacked. You get stacked over here. You can permanently stay there. Salvage data the same. Navigation data the same. I guess for now the 3 metals can stay here. And I guess we should make another one of these. And probably another one of these.
Instructed.
Now I feel much, much more solid. One second, please. All right. There we go. See. All right. So we got to our first base. What are we gonna do from here? Sorry, to our first station. I guess I need to talk to everyone, right? Repeat 16. Perhaps my base computer? Ah. Okay, no, not you. Yeah, I could use the teleporter, but that's what you think. Is this a good idea to do? I have no idea. I feel like it's important. The bar scares me. People punch me there. $5,000 Do we have? Yes. I guess we could make a lot more. Do we want to start with this? Yeah, I like the square thing. Do we have enough nanites for anything? 75 nanites. That's basically a no. Alright, I'm okay with that. However, I would like to sell some stuff and buy some stuff. No longer will we grind our way through each individual survival pack. So, how about we sell Thorn Crystal?
Units received.
How about we sell not the chromatic metal? The Keck Relic. So,
Units received.
and what's this? Platinum. This is the one thing I will refuse to sell. Talbot's data shall never get sold. And if we buy, what are we buying? Life support?
Product received.
Cobalt is interesting. Let's buy like nothing. Because it's not that interesting. Microprocessors are interesting. Ionized cobalt, no. We go here. We have the gels there. Oxygen can now be stored. And I guess sodium here. So, let's decide on an actual home base planet. For example, what does this thing offer? Rainy planet, starbulb, copper, paraffinium, and magnetized ferrite. I would like cobalt and copper. For that, we shall check other planets, like this one. It's literally the same one. Good job, me. Very well oriented. Ah, there is one behind it. That's so ridiculous. Is it this? I mean, there's another planet right there, just we cannot check it. Does this system only have 2 planets? No, same. Solanium, copper, phosphorus, and salt. I mean, it's pretty good, but the problem is that it's on fire. And then copper, paraffinium, magnetized ferrite. Honestly, not a lot to go on. How about we teleport like there? I made a mistake. Should have just straight out. And there we go. That's another planet which does not look good. Anytime you want, scanner. Cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, and salt.
Hostile scan detected.
I like it. And you know what? We're gonna fight again. I like that as my base.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, from where? That's 3? Okay, that's probably a bit too many. Holy shit. Did not need to start like that. Okay. Damn. I am getting a little bit wrecked. So how about we fly? Ooh, shields recharging. Good. Look at my asteroid escape. Uncontrollable. And then shoot at the incoming people. Shield restored. Oh, I'm infinite metal. Oh my god. Oh, that was a good shot. That's a little bit too much. My god, someone is fighting us from behind very comfortably. Mega destroyed. Ultra destroyed. Did we get stuff? Yeah. My god. That was a nice final shot. Okay, what is that? Never mind. I remember. This is the planet, right? No. This was the planet. There we go. It's a desert planet. I wonder if the temperature should be okay in it. I'm not liking that it's so distant. Like every time we go back to the station, we're gonna have a teleport. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. But whenever we have to jump between planets, that's gonna matter. Yeah, can we stop please? Also not having water. It's sad. Water was really amazing. That is a thing. right there. It looks like a trading platform. Looks like I was correct. We can buy residual goop. Okay. Alright, dust. Only 74. That is cheap. Still will buy it.
Received.
Do we still want to sell something? No, but look at all my platinum. Alright, what is this? Copper deposit. Best news ever. We are freezing. That is the bad thing about this planet. Okay.
Protection falling.
Also, it's 19 toxic, but I think that's not too much. Well, I am not happy with these planets that I've rolled on this system. That means I will probably land somewhere else. One thing that I would like to know is there any amount of upgrades I can put to my exosuit in order to not suffer from cold or heat? Or is it just a reduction how much damage, or how long the shield takes to deplete? Not terrible. Just...
You get some shields later.
I get some shields later.
And mods to make them better.
So I don't have shields right now?
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. I just placed a base there. Fuck it. We claimed the entire place.
Shields against radiation, heat, cold, and toxin.
Oh, that type of shield. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, in that case, let's build up some stuff fast. What do we have more? Carbon or ferrite dust? Carbon is at low. I really thought I had a lot more carbon. And ferrite is at 200. Well, we have apparently nothing. You know what? We can only do carbon at the start.
Thermal protection falling.
So, fine. Okay, we should get into the place before we start freezing. Come on. And we take damage, but that doesn't matter. We should be fine.
Technology recharge.
Oh, that person is in a wheelchair. one day we will get that terminal. Okay, get back out. So what is out there?
Ground protection falling.
There's really a sentinel everywhere. That's so annoying. I love that the Sentinel cannot make the link between our beam and the place being harvested.
Technology recharging. Ground protection falling.
I do like our long distance approach. It's proven very efficient. Nice.
Temperature
Very
levels
nice.
stabilizing.
Well, at the very least, we got a base that exists. Portable construction pad. Boop. Thing. Transport module. Boop. Missing component. 2 metal platings. Don't lie to me. And finally, portable base refinery, and we got ourselves the start of a base of sorts. So, how about we harvest some of these? I'm sorry, is daylight gonna make the place habitable? Is this how it is? What just happened? I mean, fine, I'll go around. No offense, sir. I guess some sort of lag.
Units received. Technology recharging.
Oh, we found a Viking dagger. I think I'm gonna keep that because we needed them for a quest. Sticky honey, really. I mean, it's consumable. Oh, wow, that gives a lot of support. That is really good. I mean, we already have the gel, but that is really good.
Units received.
So these are technically beehives then? Got the oxygen. And this 2. In the end, no, yes, we did get it. Relics. I mean, I say I don't care, but I could just walk up and sell them. Doesn't even take that long. I may have more problems getting out of this cave. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Fuck. Ow. Ow. Ridiculous. Ow. Menus. Okay, let's go back to the place. Oh, is that evil? That is indeed evil.
Sentinel drones activated.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That thing was evil, I got scared. I'm just trying to survive here, man. Is everything here trying to kill me? Bye bye. Scaly meat. Okay, we are inside. Let's grab nothing from the starship because it's apparently too far away. Is this enough? Yes. Salvage data. Collect. Batteries. Nice. So, base computer, what do you want now? So, reach the new coordinates. Okay, I think I can. Does our starship have stuff? Yes. Let's throw this in here.
Technology recharge.
If I check this way, there's a bit of technology here. Let's go try to grab it. We really need to get the solar panel going. Actually, do we? Like we could return through a portal even though our portal is not online. I think that kind of works. Ah, everything is tiny here.
Life support power.
Oh my god. That's the worst combo of movement. Oof. This game really knows how to scare me. This planet is hostile. Not much more to say. But the truth. temperature is starting to change. We should pay attention to that.
Inventory full.
Really? Okay then, how about we craft one more of these? Ah, you didn't see that coming. Okay. How far are you? 300. Mildly far. But we can do it, right? Yes.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Wait, we have no room. Ammunition. No, fire bearers. No. Pokeballs. Preserved flesh. Inventory full. More dice. Goodbye. Did we get? Just carbon. Okay. I can. So did we grab the other thing? Yes. And right now we need to start going home, because on the way there is this other technology. And if we gather all those, we get solar power. That copper, very tasty. Evil plan. This deposit looks rather good. I guess I shouldn't really move. Good. That's not home. Where is home? There is home. Oh, look at how close we were. That would have hurt. Okay, we got back. Let's talk to this. Let's get the solar panel. And nice. Which means power. Battery magnetized ferrite. That is quite a lot of it. And if we ask for a solar panel, we need 1 metal plating and the gold from the ship, which we cannot grab unless we do a trade. Actually, we cannot even do it. We don't have enough gold. Cool. Can we buy gold here?
Shoot asteroids for gold, silver, and plat.
Yep, I know, but I really didn't want to take off just to shoot a few things and then just to come back. So I was willing to check if we had luck. Okay, we sell this thing. We sell this thing.
Most places won't sell it.
Right. Sell this thing. That's a lot of ferrite dust. That makes me happy. No, that one we keep. These ones we sell. Sell this. Sell this. Anything on the ships? I guess Lemium for now we can sell. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Well, do I even need to go to the base or anything? I mean, right now we cannot build it up any further, so let's just get out of it. Come on. Let me go. Right, the sky.
Technology recharge.
Did I? That's what I get for being too fast, too furious. I thought I had spent some, but apparently I spent nothing. Here we go. Possible distress signal. Right, so the game wants us to be in this planet. It's gonna suck the whole game. We're gonna have to teleport over and over and over. Wait, this is a new planet. This is not the same as the last. No, it is the same planet. Honestly, it's not a bad planet. Maybe we just have a very bad experience with the shape of the place that we met. Maybe if we make something better, if we find something better. Before we go down here, we actually get back to space and we start shooting some stuff. Hey, look at that gold. For the first for the first solar panel, but I would really like to make two. Gold nugget. Nice.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So gold is technically now already enough. Did we just get 29 gold? Ah no, it's from the nugget. Okay. That feels like it's good enough. Oh, let's get on with it. This doesn't promise any less complex terrain. Already looks very bizarrely uneven. Oh, is that water? Oh, this changes everything. Water changes everything. I like water. I miss my bioluminescent planet. Sadness. Okay, you know what? New plan. We will make a base here. So let's put it here. Main base. Maybe this one will go a little bit better. Start with some wooden stuff. How am I gonna flatten this one? Like, put it here? Because that makes it a little bit underwater. And I would not like that. Oh no! All I wanted to do is this. So now it has some sort of entry. Yeah, none of that makes sense. Restore. Okay, that should be good. So, that being said, we will start a new base. Ah, we already used carbon. Okay. Usually I want to think that we have like unlimited carbon, but that is never the case. So what would I need to do the... No, not wood. The power. We're low on everything now. Oof. That's okay, that's okay. We have the ship. You know what's best about this? I can save. And I will take care of this gladly another day. Thank you all very much for watching. I think I'm gonna stop here. And we have already seen that we were able to evolve out of it. We found some water, we found a forest of carbon, which we'll use to make our base, and some more stuff. And for now, this was more than enough. Wow, even a floating island. Pretty. Very pretty. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.